lesson, you must be able to classify elements in SPDF notation, that is in blocks. Then you must also identify groups and periods from the periodic table. So you know very well that when we talk of SPDF notation or blocks, we are talking about, we are saying, or we are trying to describe how the outermost electrons are filling the orbitals that are being filled by the outermost electrons. Now, according to the periodic table, like I will show you in a chart here. Let me just pin it on the wall. Now, this is the periodic table. As you can see, we didn't fill the elements, but as you can see here, we have the columns, we have the rows, and we have at the bottom here we have our key whereby we have talked to S block. Now, looking at this periodic table here, you will see that on the left we have two groups. That is two columns which are painted, which are shaded in red. That is the S block. But you also realize that we have helium here, which is in group 18. But when it comes to classifying in terms of blocks, you normally put it here, just close next to hydrogen, because it has only 2 electrons. So, and like as you know, according to Bauer's principle, hydrogen, helium, the electrons are filling the 1s. So now here in the middle, now before we come here in the middle, we have our the elements on the right hand side of the periodic table, and here these elements, their outermost electrons are filling the p orbitals. Now, as you can see, it is shaded in black. And here we have for boron, maybe now if you can just mention boron, all the way to neon. Now, here at the bottom, here in the middle, we have the transition elements or transition metals, whereby the outermost electrons are filling the d block, that's the d orbitals, and we call them the d block elements. Now, at the bottom here, we have the lanthanons and we have the actinoids, whereby the outermost electrons is filling the f orbitals, and we call them the f block. Now, these are also called inner transition metals because, as you can see here, they are extracted from these two squares, squares. Now, up to there, I think I've explained about the blocks, and now I forgot something. The periods. Now the rows are the periods, and we have period 1 all the way to period 7. Now the columns are the groups, and we have group 1 all the way to group 18. So class, up to that point, I think we have explained what you are meant to do today. Anybody with a question?
I have a question.
Yes.
Why are we extracting that? You say we are extracting. I can see the F block elements are outside
yes.
the main blocks of the periodic table.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, when periodic, thank you very much for that question. When the periodic table was being made, they found that if they were to insert the 14 elements here, the periodic table will become too long, and it will also become problematic in terms of printing, that is in books and also in papers. So that's why it was extracted and placed here. Am I clear?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Any other question? Yes.
Yes. Now that you talk about the helium and the boron.
Yes.
How do we know that this is helium and this is boron?
Now, it's only that we did not fill elements here. But if you were to fill elements, you asked about helium and boron.
Yeah.
So in the periodic table, if we were to fill all the elements, first we start with hydrogen, we come to helium. Then here at period 2, we start with lithium, we come to beryllium, then we come to boron, all the way to neon, and the period, the thread follows.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
So class, if you have no other question, let's call it a day. Thank you. Tumefika ngapi?
Katisha time.